Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. I wanted to talk about a 1991 film that I've watched 2 or 3 times called The Dark Backward. Shout out to my buddy Rich Fonseca. He designs wrestling merchandise and does lots of graphic design. He's been a good friend over the years. He told me recently he's a Judd Nelson fan, as am I, so I'm dedicating this episode to him. So as I said, I've watched this movie twice. It's from 2 or 3 times. It's from 1991. It stars Bill Paxton, Judd Nelson. It also has Wayne Newton and a couple other cameo appearances from actors and singers and stuff that you will know. The movie starts out that the two main characters are garbage men, and Judd Nelson is this very greasy, very meek, kind of sad individual, and Bill Paxton is sort of a slimy kind of guy who kind of wants to get over on everything. Everything's sort of like, how can I do something wrong and make things better for myself? At the very beginning of the film, because they're garbage men, he finds a dead body in the garbage dump, and instead of calling the police, which any normal person would do, he takes the rings off the finger of the dead person, and I think he sells the rings if memory serves. So it just shows you what kind of person he is. Anyway, these two are friends, and Judd Nelson is a comedian, like an amateur comedian in this local club, and he's paying to go on and do his routine every couple nights or whatever, and he is bombing. His jokes aren't funny. Everything's very silly. He's not really having a good time. He wants to break into show business, and he doesn't think he's going to. They get linked up with Wayne Newton, who plays an agent, and he's like, this is terrible. I'm not going to use you guys. This is horrible, this act. And I think Judd Nelson is a comedian, and Bill Paxton, I think, plays music or something. So, long story short, I don't want to give away what happens exactly, but Judd Nelson has a physical special thing happen to him that now changes his body. And this is sort of like the main point of the film. And they go back to Wayne Newton, and now Wayne wants them because now he's almost like a sideshow attraction. There's this strange thing happening to him. His jokes sort of are getting over better, I guess, and he's making jokes about this thing happening to him, this strange occurrence. As the movie goes on, something happens with this strange occurrence that, again, shifts the dynamic of both his comedy and what's happening to his body. Everything takes place in this very dark, cynical, almost like post-apocalyptic garbage land. Like they live in this like sort of shithole. It's very weird. I like the setting. The story can be dull at points, and it definitely shows what kind of character Bill Paxton was going for. He's always trying to kind of sleep with women, steal Judd Nelson's girlfriend. He's just really underhanded, and I thought it was a pretty fun role. By the end of the movie, things, play out the way they do, and it ends up on a decent note. There are some dull spots in the film, and I don't find the movie particularly funny. It's not my kind of humor. It has sort of a dry humor to it, but I do like the idea of it and the setting. So this is one of those cult movies that was put out by Adam Rifkin, who had worked, I think, on Detroit Rock City and Night at the Golden Eagle, which I really enjoyed. And it's a cult film that most people don't know about it, but the ones that do know about it really enjoy it. And they've been like clamoring for a Blu-ray or a 4K for years. So hopefully it happens one day for everyone who enjoys the film. It's not at the top of my list, but it's definitely one I forget about and then I revisit every few years, as I've done in the past. And it's a decent little movie. It's kind of a cute little comedy, but nothing mainstream people will enjoy. And most people, I don't know, would really love the humor. I just didn't. But overall, it's an okay film that I think has its niche audience. Let me know if you've seen The Dark Backward. I thought I covered it on this channel, but obviously I did not. Thanks, guys, for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good.